Hey there, boys and girls. Today I'm going to be doing the Scorn of the Antenolla trial fight. I think that's how you say it. It's a big plant. We're going to kill it. As you can see, I've already done all the missions here, and I really wasn't going to put a video out on it, but I've had some people, wanting to know how I cleared it. This isn't going to be a quick turn guide or anything like that. This is just pretty much how I killed it. It takes a little while. I still get the 35 mission parameter definitely, but it takes a lot longer than my normal videos do. Okie dokie. So we're going to be bringing Aang today. He's going to be doing some true double hand finishing. CG Nicole, he's my MVP for this fight. He's going to give us damage reduction, stats, charm immunity, all kinds of good stuff. CG Fina's here to do some interesting, a little bit of light healing, a little bit of dispelling. I would like to point out that I have Aura Staff equipped. I think that's kind of important, and you guys will see why later on, because I just dispel like a couple parts, and I want to leave my imperils and everything intact. Leela is going to be our chainer. The important thing about Leela is that she's non-elemental, and Angel set up a Leela for me as well. He's also non-elemental, and I had to have Angel put Lakishmi as his Esper because my Lakishmi is not 44, so I don't have charm and stop resist. Ideally, you want your Leela friend to be on Ifrit for some more plant killing. But this is what we got, so we're going to go with it. Okie dokie. So the plant has a preemptive. It's just a defense and spirit buff. We're not going to be able to damage the plant this turn because we have physical damage dealers. So we're just going to get our team ready to absorb a lot of damage. So we're going to get stats and a damage reduction shield. Fina's going to use World Destroyer to break the boss. And Wilhelm is going to cover. And Angel's going to give us stop resist. Then I'm just going to defend with Aang and Leela. Ideally, Wilhelm, his draw attacks will take the mana drain just like you've seen right there. And the boss won't whoop up on your team too bad. There we go. That first turn, it hurts a lot. So as Wilhelm gets done with this thing. Alrighty, Wilhelm doesn't necessarily have enough mana to do his break, so we're going to use MP Restore with CG Nicole. Let that go off. Alright, I want to get a magic break on part A, and Fina is just going to heal us up. And Angel's going to give us stop resist one more time. That'll make sure that we have stop resist for the rest of these 4 turns. And then I want to defend with Aang and Leela again. See, Angel took a mana drain right there. You really don't want your chainers to take it because Leela uses quite a bit of MP, but that should be fine. And as you can see with one magic break on, how much less damage we took. Alrighty, so the next thing Wilhelm's going to do is get a magic break on part C. Like so. And then we're going to target part D. And we're going to use Leela's Fire Imbue. Aang is going to give a Fire Imperil to 3 parts. Right here is pretty much a free turn for Fina and CG Nicole, so I'm going to have Fina to use Manitopia, and then I'm going to have CG Nicole just go ahead and give us MP Restore again, because we still got our buffs and whatnot. That's great. Hopefully Wilhelm will counter himself a little bit more mana, and we'll get our buffs back online. Good deal. That's perfect. Okay, now for this turn right here, you're going to set yourself up to do some damage. So we're going to use Soulful Stance and put our damage shield back on. Wilhelm's going to refresh his cover. Both our Leelas are going to use Needin so they can triple cast next turn. And Aang is going to apply a Defense and Spirit Break with Penetrating Shot. Oh, bananas. These plants are so annoying to click on. Come on, Penetrating Shot. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Some of these you can't Defense and Spirit Break. He hits 3 times, so it doesn't really matter. Our natural regeneration should take care of all that stuff, so I'm going to go ahead and refresh Manitoba. Well, yeah, I'll refresh Manitoba. No. A better idea is to interest Aang this turn. That way he can go ahead and limit break next turn. I always forget that. Really, the main thing about this fight is managing the chaos on these first 4 turns, because whenever we get to do some damage, we're going to simplify the fight quite a bit. So I mean, if he does mana drains on your DPS, you know, you're going to have to, you know, make sure that you get, you know, mana back to them, etc., etc. Now on this turn, we can do damage with our physical units, and he does give himself a attack and magic buff, so we're going to make sure to take care of that. But first off, we're going to kill something. We've been waiting all this time. We're going to triple cast Heaven Shift. I take out Part D first, so I don't like it. There we go. And it's like all the way dead at this point. So you remember I said equip the Dispel Staff? That's because if we use an AoE Dispel, we'll remove an Imperil from the other part that we're going to kill. So we're just going to double cast, well, we're just going to single cast Dispel on Part A, and we're just going to throw out a heal. Let's make sure we got Part A targeted. Good deal. And Wilhelm is going to use his Magic Break on Part A. That should make this a lot less lethal. And then I'm going to go ahead and use CG Nicole's Limit Burst. That'll give us a lot more stats and whatnot. Regen and all those good things. And really, as soon as you get that first part killed, the fight becomes a whole lot more manageable. Make sure you check your covers and whatnot when you're doing all this crap, because there's a lot of stuff going on and you want to make sure that, you know, you don't miss a cover or do something silly. I'm going to have Fina reinterest Aang. And I'll get ready to double cast Heaven Shift. Bam. We're going to take out Part B next. Alrighty, Part B is out of the way. We'll have CG Nicole go ahead and refresh our damage reduction, give out a little bit of mana. Right here, you could do a magic break, you know, on that part, or you could refresh your cover. I don't really think you're going to die right here, so I'll just actually I'm gonna go ahead and refresh my cover, because sometimes I'll do this and I'll screw up and forget my cover, and I think it's really important. I'll tell you another thing that we really neglected to do is Charm Immunity. Holy bananas. That's like the luckiest pull ever. I still don't think we've been charmed. Oh my gosh. Turn 5, you want to do Charm Immunity with CG Nicole. Professional video is professional. Lord have mercy. We'll go ahead and do that now, just in case. Turn 5, use Charm Immunity, because when the flower is active, he's going to do a charm like, oh my god, I can't believe that, you know, I got away with that. Okay, as you can see, we've still got a fire element on our guys, and you know, we really can't do anything with that, and it's not worth it for me to use the dispel trick to dispel myself. So I'm just going to go ahead and get Needin ready with these two Leela, because what's going to happen is the fire imbue is going to fall off, and we're just going to do some superfluous damage to part A. It's no big deal. We'll have Wilhelm go ahead and do his magic break, and we'll have Fina entrust Aang, and we'll have Aang. Hell, I don't know. We'll just have Aang do his fire and barrel. He don't really have nothing to do. Well, I cannot believe I forgot Charm Immunity. That's what happens when you do these fights real early in the morning. But just please, if you do this, do not forget Charm Immunity on turn 5 with CG Nicole, because odds are, I mean, you've got 6 damn units, one of them's getting charmed. I don't know how in the hell I got by with it. That's crazy. Okay, so we're not going to kill anything this turn. We're just going to do some damage. We'll get our triple cast, Heaven Shift. And we'll select part A, and we'll just throw some damage into it. It's pretty damn tanky, so, you know. We'll refresh our magic break on it. CG Nicole really don't have anything good to do, so we'll do Soulful Stance, Impregnable Stance. I probably didn't have stats that turn. CG Fina is going to go ahead and get Dystopia, wherever the hell it's at. Where are you, Dystopia? There you are. That's going to count for the dark damage. Mission parameters. Even if the boss is immune to the effect, he still takes damage from it. Or mission parameter credit for it. Even if the boss is immune, he takes damage from it. Lols. Alright, so right now, the boss is back immune to physical damage. We can't really do anything to it. It puts his defense and spirit break, or buffs back up. Can't do anything. We don't need to do anything about that, because he's immune to us. So basically all we have to do is twiddle our thumbs on these turns. Go ahead and do some mana regen. And like I said, just make sure during this part, see how Wilhelm doesn't have cover. It's really easy to forget and just throw out a magic break or something, because you know you're not really in a whole lot of danger. So, you know, try your best to manage your buffs during this. Go ahead and use the Manatopia. We'll have Aang, Leela, and Angel defend. As you can see, as soon as you get really just one part out of the way, the fight becomes a lot more manageable. You get 2 parts out of the way, you're good to go. Oh my god, stop hitting me. I took an AoE mana drain there. It's no big deal. Alrighty, Alrighty, we'll get Wilhelm do a magic break on this part. I want to go ahead and Thunder Imbue, because we're going to be killing part C next. Let's make sure you got it targeted before you do this. We've got our stats fell off. We've got damage reduction on, so we'll give ourselves stats again. And a little bit of mana. And we'll do Manatopia again with Fina. And, you know, we'll go ahead and have our boy Yang go ahead and do some Fire and Peril. Oof. Alright, let's give ourselves a buff check. We have no damage reduction, so we gotta fix that. Oh my gosh, Link Stance, where are you? Give ourselves some mana, give ourselves some damage reduction. We'll check Wilhelm's cover. He's got his cover up, so we'll go ahead and do a magic break on the flower. And I think next turn we get to do damage, so we'll go ahead and do Needin. And I'll have Fina go ahead and entrust Aang. He probably would get his limit burst, but we want to make sure. We don't want to take a chance on nothing. And I'm pretty sure these can't be defense and spirit breaks, so we'll just go ahead and do it anyway. You can lower their spirit. Well, that's good to know. The more you know. Oh, I jumped the gun on that Needin. That's okay, we can just do it again. Yeah, turn 11. Save her 4 turns. No problem. We'll go ahead and do... Let's check our buffs. That's really important, guys. Just don't fall asleep when you're doing this. I'm going to go ahead and use Charm Resist. Like so. And we'll redo Needin, since I messed that up. Let's check Wilhelm. No, he doesn't have his cover up, so we're going to fix that. And we'll go ahead and do another dark attack. And we'll make sure that that damn Fire and Peril's up, because that is important. I think our Thunder buff will last one more turn. Pretty sure. If not, really all we gotta do is kill one part in 4 turns. I mean, surely to God, we can do that. There we go. Now we can hit him. Okay, let's check it out. Yep, we still got our Thunder buff. That's how I wanted to do it. I wanted to have a Thunder buff for 1 turn, because I'm pretty sure I one-shot part C, and then we want to be non-elemental when we go to part A. Right here. Alrighty, we're going to get Aang's Limit Burst ready. We are going to triple Heaven Shift. We got our Charm Immunity up. We've got damage reduction. We're going to give ourselves a whole bunch of stats. Make sure we got part C targeted. We're going to cut loose on this. Yeah, there you go. See, it wasn't a one-shot. Or was it? Close. One more. Yeah, boy. Okay. This last part we're going to use... We'll go ahead and use Kiraja for no apparent reason and Dispel. Wilhelm's got his cover, so we'll use a Magic Break. Alright, the big thing about Part A, it takes non-elemental damage. Once it drops below 40%, that's when it does its AoE water stuff. It really hurts. 40% and 20%, so it's 2 thresholds. Let's see. We have no Fire Imperil on it. That's fine. We'll go ahead and chain Heaven Shift. I about clicked that. That was close. We'll have Aang throw up a Fire Imperil on it. And we'll chain into that. Oh, did the Thunder Imbue last one more turn? Would you look at that? I thought it was a 3-turn. That's no big deal. Alrighty. We've got stats, we have no damage reduction. We'll use Ice and Water Resist just in case we end up damaging the boss too much right here. Check Wilhelm. He's got a cover, but last turn we used the Magic Break, so we'll refresh our cover. And we've already used Dark twice, so we'll use Manatopia. Come on. Alright, we'll refresh our Charm Immunity. Well, Leela should not have. Okay, here we go. Now she has no more Wasms on. Thunder buffs on. Like I said, we don't need to kill the boss this turn. It's turn 15. You've got, what, 20 more turns to kill the boss. You can take all the time in the world to do it. Well, interesting. We'll let them go. And we'll refresh our magic. I think he goes immune right here. Yeah, now he's physical immune. So the next time we can actually damage him, we're going to kill him. Alright, we'll defend with all these guys. He's got his magic break. Right here, just rotate. Excuse me, rotate your cover and magic break. Excuse me, Lord have mercy. That Red Bull. You know, Fina really don't have anything beneficial to do here. Go ahead and entrust Aang. Oh, yeah. Alright, that's our second turn. Throw a magic break out there. I want to get ice resist and mitigation back up before we actually do damage. That way I can use charm immunity. Actually, we'll just refresh those buffs this time. Next turn, we'll do our charm immunity, and then I think the next turn we can do damage, and then we'll use his limit burst. All these cats are ready. Right here's another good time if you want to do your dark attacks. You can get them in right here. Alright, we'll get 18, 19, 20. We got 3 turns. Right? Is that how we see that? I want to try to get as much damage as possible into him whenever I can damage him. We'll go ahead and use charm immunity. And we're just getting that ready for when we can actually do damage. Oh, he's short. See, I'm not real clear on this flower part. Like, he might shorten down to a 3-turn rotation or something whenever he's the last one left. Hell, I don't know. It don't make a damn. We've got charm immunity. That's all that matters to me. Now, what you want to check, we don't have any stats. We don't have any ice resist. Because we're definitely going to drop him. So we want stats. We want ice and water resist. We'll let Aang get ready. Get Angel ready. Actually, he doesn't have a fire imperil, so that limit burst won't hurt as much. We'll put Ash Shot into him. Oh, I screwed up. I should have dispelled him first and then done that. Eh, no big deal. Let's see here. We'll dispel. Check, make sure Wilhelm's got his cover up. He does. We'll use a magic break because we just got his first threshold going. These thresholds do hurt. That's why Nicole's like so great for this, because he gives you that water buff. Makes you take a whole lot less damage. Alright, let's check and see what we got. We got charm immunity, we've got stats, we have no damage reduction. Probably could get by with, actually, yeah, we can, because we got Wilhelm's limit burst. Okay, he's got a full buff on. So we're going to dispel. Cover's still active. We'll break his magic. We'll use CG Nicole's limit burst. If we lose some people here, that's no big deal to me, because we've got plenty of turns to recover. Because we're going to trigger his next threshold. More than likely. Yeah, see, the limit burst didn't do anything because didn't have the imperil up. That's probably not the best how-to guide on how to effectively dispel and do everything to this boss. But you get the general idea. Come on, Willie. Let us go. Alright, let's check our stuff. We've got stats, we've got water, we have no active mitigation. That's not a problem. Let's entrust Aang. And see, now he's got a fire imperil up. So we might kill him right here. If not, we'll trigger a threshold and we'll get him next time. There we go. It doesn't really matter. Like, you can extend this fight out, take your time, make sure you can survive the thresholds. It's no big deal. The main thing is not forgetting Charm Immunity on turn 5. Holy crap. Because that would have been a wipe, because if we don't kill the 2 parts that we need to kill on that first damage phase, then, you know, we're in serious trouble. And that's the fight. It's not really that complex. It's just a whole lot of don't fall asleep after you kill some stuff, and make sure you have your Charm Immunity active. Lord have mercy, that is so embarrassing. As always, if I can build you guys any friend units, hit me up. We've got, what, a new 10-man fight this week to do. We've got the raid fight this week to do. Shantoto banner is going to be up. So we got a few things to do. I think we got Alexander 2-star fight to do. So we got a lot to do this week. Hopefully I'll have time to get it all recorded for you guys. Thanks for watching the video. Sorry it was a lot longer than what I normally do, but, you know, I didn't have the strategy to kill it really fast. A lot of other people, you know, come up with it, and I'm not copying anybody's stuff, so I just showed you guys how I did it my way. I hope y'all have a wonderful week. Toodaloo.